Recently I thought a lot about what this YouTube channel is if you start a YouTube channel as a private person, and I believe it's not only about the fancy editing, product placement, things you recommend people to buy. It's also something very personal. This is how I see my channel. This is how I see the things I put on here, because I believe it's all part of me. I post vlogs because I want to keep it a little bit personal, and part of that is to talk to you. And this is what I felt like today. I felt like talking. Whenever I do these talk videos, I prefer to have hot beverage with me because I feel more comfortable with it. Usually it's tea, but today I decided to go for a flat white, which is espresso with a lot of almond milk, and it's very nice. So if you like coffee, you should definitely try it. So this video you're watching right now is filmed at home, but it's not uploaded at home. I went to a co-working space to upload my video because our Wi-Fi is kind of broke, and the girl who has all the information about how to repair the Wi-Fi, we need like a number and it's all on her name, is currently on vacation. This is why we couldn't fix it for over 2 weeks already. It's pretty annoying because I actually wanted to upload videos, but I couldn't because the Wi-Fi is not working. And this is also the reason why I'm doing this video right now, because as a person who posts quite frequently on YouTube, and when you have to wait weeks for a video, I understand why you get impatient and why you text me on Instagram or on Snapchat or on Tumblr, where are the videos, because people are kind of expecting videos from you, and I totally get that. I'm doing my best, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what's currently going on in my life, because a lot of things have changed. And as you all know, or most of you know, I moved to Berlin. Right now it's like 4 or 5 months ago, and at first I moved here because I took part in a German TV series. It's not really a TV but a vlogging series, and this is why I couldn't really post YouTube videos, because if you vlog every day you don't really have energy to do anything else. And a lot of people ask me, do you regret that you took part in that? And definitely not. Even though the channel that I vlogged, well, it doesn't have the most positive image, if you know what I mean, it was still fun. And in that series I got to know my current roommate, and this is the best thing that could ever happen to me. I love to live with him, and we are both super clean, and as you can see, my room is slowly coming together. The reason why I haven't done a room tour yet is because like about a week ago, one of my friends came to stay overnight. He said to me, your flat is nice, but it could be anyone's flat, because we have no picture on the walls. We have nothing says this is Kicki's room, this is Ruben's place. It could be anyone's place, and I want to make it more personal before I do a video about my new flat. As you can see, I already have like a lot of frames over there, and one of them is already filled with a design that I made, and I want to hang that all up. And we need to do the hallway and the bathroom, and then after that finally all the renovations shit is finished. It was so exhausting to do that. We already talked about the next time we are moving into a flat, we will like find someone over Craigslist who does that for us for like 100 bucks or something, because that was one of the most exhausting things I have ever done in my life. It was interesting, but I don't want to do that again. One of the reasons I couldn't upload videos was, of course, that our Wi-Fi broke, and the other was, I think if you grow up, it's part of the grow up process that you realize not everything you have to do to make a living is fun. This flat that I'm living in right now is not that expensive, but still I have to make a living. And even though making YouTube videos and drawing are both my biggest passions, it's not like I can fully make a living out of that. Maybe some of you know, just like 2 weeks ago or like 1 week ago was Berlin Fashion Week, and I did a lot of work on Berlin Fashion Week. I was 2 days on Seek. I was kind of modeling for the after movie of that. I was walking through Seek exhibitions, touching things, and like, I don't know, doing fun poses or anything. And also I did a makeup job during Fashion Week. Then directly after Fashion Week, I did a job for Warner Music Germany. I was the host of like a small show, and I interviewed Madcon, which was really fun. All these jobs were necessary to get money to pay my rent. I'm currently reading the book Girl Boss by Sophia Amoruso. Hopefully I pronounced that right. It's this one. And one part of that book is called Shitty Job Saved My Life. I could totally feel her when I read about it, even though I don't think the jobs that I did were shitty. But if I could just make a living out of YouTube and doing nothing but YouTube and drawing pictures, I would definitely do that. If I do jobs like these, I'm usually there for an entire day, and then after that I don't really have time to do my own shit. I'm still trying to find a balance through all this, but it's still kind of new, and it's still have been only like 5 months, even though in YouTube time 5 months is a long time, and also waiting 2 weeks for a video in YouTube time is a long time. Tomorrow the girl who has all the Wi-Fi shit is coming back, and hopefully we can finally fix the Wi-Fi so I can upload normally again. Hopefully I get through all the shitty work so I can get to the fun part. A huge part of what I'm doing is answering emails, and I probably write like over 50 to 100 emails a day, and this is the part that a lot of people don't see, and I hate it. I really hate to write emails, but it is necessary to get to jobs to get my money that I use for rent. I still think that dropping out of university and moving to Berlin was the best thing I could ever do. When I remember back when I was in uni, I was so depressed and so exhausted, and something I haven't talked about because I like to keep my love life from social media. Like I never post when I have something going on with another person, but I was very unhappily in love when I was still in uni, and it was hurting me, and that's also a reason I moved away. As you can see, I have a little bit of like dark eye circles, and that's because for the past 2 days something happened, like something. I'm generally very happy with my life, but sometimes bad things happen, and I realized I really miss my best friends from home. Just 5 months ago, when I felt bad, I could just call them and then go to their place, lie in their bed. We're watching trash movies from the 90s together and just talk about things. Even though we can still talk about everything over the phone, I just feel like it's not the same if you don't have the physical contact to that person. That was a part of my last week where I felt extremely alone. The thing is, I have friends in Berlin, but it's not on the same level because I know my best friends for 6 years already, or maybe more. They went through very hard times with me, and I think that makes a lot of difference because they fully understand why I'm sad, and they understand my thoughts and everything I talk about, and I really miss that. So in the past 2 days, I was lying in Ruben's bed. I was really happy that he was there for me. That was a moment I felt really alone. And especially also after Fashion Week, I was extremely exhausted. I got sick again, like last Fashion Week. That is the first time I'm moving out, and I'm 21 years old. And Before that, even though I was a lot of times I was alone at my parents as well, but still, if you feel bad, sometimes my mom would come with a cup of tea and some cookies and an aspirin, and she would cheer me up, or like my cats would sleep with me in my bed, and these are moments I really miss too. But that's all because I guess it's still pretty new. I don't feel like a child anymore, but I think it makes a difference if you have like a shoulder to lean on. I still have to get used to that it's not here anymore. Otherwise than that, I'm doing very well here. I'm trying my best to do what makes me happy and also what makes you happy. I mean, I think running a YouTube channel is giving and taking at the same time. Yeah, what else is happening? I made a new Tumblr blog because I used to have one where I was posting drawings and like some selfies and just random pictures and sometimes food, I don't know. But the thing is, I forgot the password and the email address I use for that because I have like 7 different ones. So I made a new one, but this time I wrote everything down, and I really mean it this time. That's also why I got my own domain, and if you like, you can follow me there. If you don't like, then just don't. I never force anyone to do anything. I already have material for my vegan food tour, which is also coming. I have to thank you again for sticking with me. And sorry for being a little bit emotional today. Just like 5 minutes ago I felt like crying again, but I'm gonna stay strong. I'm not gonna cry today. Coffee. I gotta go now. I'm gonna edit this real quick and then take my bicycle to the co-working space, and hopefully my Wi-Fi is gonna get fixed soon. Thank you for listening to me, and stay awesome, and yeah, see you in the next video.